Hey, this is Katie Lopez, and today I want to share with you some information about the photographs I took last year in November in Colombia. So, I took photographs of children that belong to families that have been displaced by conflict, by violence, specifically by the civil war that has been held in Colombia for more than 55 years. It seems that it is ending, but it is still there. And this war started because of the inequality and the poverty lived in Colombia. So there are two groups that raised up and started to fight for political reasons, but mostly in the countryside against farmers and people living there. So those people, because they were being killed, so far they have been killed, I read 220,000, around that. And those people, so many people, flee from the countryside and went to the cities um, to to get refuge. When they go to the cities, they arrive with no money, with no housing, with some clothes, and no work, don't knowing how to work in the big city, which is a different kind of life. So they usually arrive to shanty places, to shanty towns, and they try to build their homes there. I mean, not all of the internally displaced do that, but the place I went, it was like that. It is a neighborhood that is in Bogota, and this neighborhood has many internally displaced people. There's lots of poverty. There are many children and thousands of children, and they live in a place which is a red zone, which means it's a very dangerous place where uh, the life of people is in danger. So when I went there, I couldn't walk by myself on the streets because it was too dangerous. So I went with my husband, and we walked with people that lived in the place, people known by them. Otherwise, it was dangerous to walk by ourselves. So there are gangs, there are people doing drugs. So after 3 p.m., we couldn't stay there. We had to leave the place because it was dangerous. So that's the place where these children live, and this is the context of their lives. In spite of all that I've said, uh, the people that live there, or the people I met there, were amazing. They were very kind. They fed me. They took me to walk on the neighborhood. They took me to their homes. They showed me their places. They were very kind people. Mm, the children were very funny. They were very playful, nice. I played with them. I hugged them all. I enjoyed my time with them like a lot. And during the shooting, they made my work so easy, because they have this very emotional expression. Their expressions are so natural, and they are not posing that much. There are some that wanted to pose, with the traditional smile, but I took them to relax and to be just themselves before me. I know I cannot suppose that with one image I can show you who they are, but I can show you parts of their little souls. I wanted to photograph their souls. I wanted to photograph what they were, a little part of what they were. That was my mission when I went there, and I feel I can show you now, like this all these images, showing all these expressions coming from them, all this spectrum of who they are. They have this part of sadness, they have this part of silliness, and just being funny and crazy and playful, but also they have lived so harsh stuff, so harsh things in life. Many times they don't have to eat, they don't have enough clothes, but you ask them how do you feel here, and they feel good because that's all they have seen. So in comparison to people here, sometimes we have all, but we complain and we're not happy. They're still happy even though they have nothing. You can see their houses, you can see it's very very poor, but they are content, and that's something that I learned from them. Do not expect from these kids to only be sad. Some people just picture them like very sad kids on the street suffering, but in spite of all of this, they also smile, and they are normal kids, and they are normal families with different problems than ours. The happiness part is not that a big problem. But they have another problems, like they don't have enough to eat, or clothes, or a nice house. But there are institutions in the place, and this is the institution I went. It was called Encuentro con la Vida, which means finding life, and it was founded by a wonderful, beautiful, kind woman, very passionate about children, about helping others. So she created it 10 years ago. Now she has 80 kids and a group of women that collaborate with her to cook, and they also make clothes and they sell them to gain some money for buying the food for the kids. So they are also very great women, very very kind people. All the earnings that I'll make from this project will be donated to this institution, Encuentro con la Vida. They only have 80 kids, but in the neighborhood there are thousands of kids, and you can see the great impact on these kids when they have better nutritional status than the other kids that have not enough food. Sometimes the only good food that they receive is this one, and at night they will just drink water with sugar, which is called agua de panela over there. They drink that for food at night, and then next day they are really expecting to have their main food at noon from this institution. So I'm committed to help them and trying to find people that also can support them, and this is something that can really fulfill me. I love photography, but with my photography I can impact other lives. That's amazing. And well, this is some of the things I wanted to tell you. I'm sure there are things that I didn't say that I would like to say, and then I was like, I should have said this or that. But this is for now. I have many stories. I will try to write a little book about it with the photographers. If you're interested on buying it and making it right now, I hope I'll do it. And the exhibitions soon are going to be in April and May, here in Ottawa and in Toronto, and I hope I can exhibit these photos in many places so they can be shown, and people can get more knowledge about these kids, and raise awareness about those people that are less fortunate in this economic area of life, and they need help, and but that they are also happy, and they need our help, but we also can take example from them. So have a great day. See you another time.